So yes, music is powerful. It is consumed constantly by people, and the messaging in it can make a difference. Prayer is that they see the tool that I can be to reach a lot of these children, and as a result, we end up where we end up. And so that's why I say um, the constant messaging is there's this God who wants to restore and bring joy back into our lives.
The son of a pastor himself, Pastor Rich received his musical calling at the tender age of 8, taking his journey public at 18.
But I started rapping or doing Christian hip hop in a time when it was seen as totally demonic or the devil's music. And so I found myself in a strange place. Here I was trying to use the gift in the church, but it was too, I guess, street for the church. And then when I went to the streets, it was too God for the streets. So I didn't know where to go. And I just made up my mind as a young man that I'm going to use my gift.
Pastor Rich now mixes theology, political thought, and cultural rhythms to positively challenge, inspire, and connect.
I don't think God has called us to redeem culture, but he's called us to redeem men through culture. So what Paul did was, when he was among these people, he used culture of the Greeks to bring forth the message that he wanted to them. And so sometimes the church can be isolated. Isolation means you can never reach the people that are out there. But I think we ought to be incarnating. And what that means is to bring the message in the culture. So we don't change the message, but we use cultural things to bring.
Having won several awards, including the Kingdom Choice Award for Album of the Year, his music has one message: God's love on the journey.
In every story, there needs to be a hero that points to a greater desire for man. And the hero that we all need has already come. And that's the constant theme in my music.
Pastor Rich's empowering performances have touched audiences on TBN and BET and right at home.
I remember there was one young man in particular who found a song that I have called No Mistakes on YouTube. And he then researched and found me. He was from Connecticut. And when he found me, he said, the reason I've been seeking you is to let you know I was at the end of my life, meaning he was about to do something desperate. And that song happened to come on and tell him that his life was not a mistake and there's a God who loves him.
And his outreach extends to the Caribbean, where he focuses on the holistic development of youth.
We're doing a concert on Saturday, but during the day, some of the things that we're going to do, we're going to be visiting, I think, the St. Jude's home, and we're going to be going to YTC. And so those are my heartbeats, to be able to speak to those young folks and just inspire them. So yeah, I've been blessed to hear these constant comments of the goodness of God and how he's used the music. And that's, to me, is the biggest blessing, is the biggest blessing.
Richard Ishmael, Pastor Rich, Richie Righteous, in whatever incarnation you meet him, he continues to challenge the whole world to love with his thought-provoking yet fun ministry. I am Stacia Yearwood. This is See Yourself on TTT News.